Embark on a captivating journey into the world of biblical archaeology, where scholars excavate ancient sites mentioned in the Bible, unraveling the material remains of biblical narratives. Picture biblical archaeologists as investigators of the past, exploring the landscapes of the Holy Land to illuminate the stories of ancient Israel and its neighbors. Excavations in the Holy Land. Envision biblical archaeologists conducting excavations in the Holy Land, uncovering the layers of history beneath the soil. They dig at sites mentioned in the Bible, such as Jerusalem, Jericho, and Megiddo, seeking to connect the archaeological record with biblical narratives. Archaeological confirmation of biblical events. Picture biblical archaeologists seeking confirmation of biblical events through the material record. They investigate sites associated with stories like the Exodus, the conquest of Canaan, and the reigns of biblical kings, aiming to bridge the gap between scripture and archaeological evidence. City gates and walls. Envision biblical archaeologists studying city gates and walls, as mentioned in the Bible. They excavate defensive structures, such as those described in the conquest of Jericho, providing insights into ancient urban planning and military strategies. Temple Mount excavations. Picture biblical archaeologists exploring the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. They investigate the remains of the first and second temples, examining artifacts and architectural features associated with the worship practices described in the Bible. Biblical inscriptions and epigraphy. Envision biblical archaeologists deciphering biblical inscriptions and epigraphic evidence. They study ancient writings on stone, pottery, and other surfaces, shedding light on the language, culture, and historical context of biblical times. Tombs and burial practices. Picture biblical archaeologists examining tombs and burial practices mentioned in the Bible. They explore ancient burial sites, deciphering cultural norms and rituals associated with death and burial during biblical periods. Trade routes and economic life. Envision biblical archaeologists investigating trade routes and economic life in the biblical world. They analyze artifacts related to commerce, such as pottery and trade goods, uncovering the economic networks that connected ancient Israel to neighboring regions. Domestic life in biblical times. Picture biblical archaeologists exploring the domestic life of biblical times. They excavate residential areas, revealing insights into daily routines, household structures, and the material culture of ancient Israelite families. Water systems and agricultural practices. Envision biblical archaeologists studying water systems and agricultural practices mentioned in the Bible. They investigate ancient wells, aqueducts, and agricultural terraces, understanding how water management and farming shaped biblical societies. Biblical archaeology and public engagement. Picture biblical archaeologists engaging with the public to share their findings and interpretations. They collaborate with communities, educators, and religious groups, fostering a dialogue between archaeological discoveries and the broader understanding of biblical narratives. As you traverse the landscapes of biblical archaeology, envision the investigators peeling back the layers of time to reveal the tangible remnants of ancient civilizations and the stories embedded in the biblical text. Are you ready to explore the realms where the Holy Land becomes a living testament to the narratives of the Bible?